Actually, today's topic is really interesting. Today, we will discuss, our chapter is about viruses. Nowadays, coronavirus is already creating havoc. But computer viruses have been for long, right? So, today, your computer is under attack, is the topic. We will discuss about this topic. Uh, so, um, we all know what viruses do. I need not discuss about what viruses can do or what kind of damage they cause. A biological virus, we are already living in this pandemic. So today we will discuss about computer virus. The world of computer is also suffering from viruses. So, what are these viruses? Viruses are actually malicious programs written to cause widespread damage. Whatever it is, be it your corona or be it your computer virus, any kind of malicious program that is written, and these programs are always written with a motive. It is not that somehow it has got created. This is written by a person, by a programmer who intentionally writes this to cause damage to computer for his own motive. To satisfy his own motive, he does this. So just like biological viruses, it spreads from one human to another, right? In the same way, computer viruses, they also gets spread through the network. So how this virus spreads? Can they replicate on their own and they can spread? It always requires a human intervention. Without any human intervention, it won't spread. Always some action it will take. For example, over your phone you get links, right? Click this game, participate in this quiz, do this, and then you will get this award reward. So these things, they are actually malicious content. Some malicious persons, they send it to you and you click on that, and then all your bank account, it goes nil. So it is your click only that affects your computer or your system. So how it spreads? By sharing your infected disk. Nowadays, your floppy disk and your compact disk, they are not much in use. Earlier, floppy disk was majorly used. So at that time, this infected disk virus, one proper boot sector virus, that used to infect the disk, and when we place that disk in a computer, that computer gets infected, and like this it spreads. And via your emails also, all attachments, is some files they send, and that file is already infected, and when you open that file, then automatically your computer is also infected. All the programs are infected. Your email attachments, they attach the malicious program in your email, and your email also gets infected. So two types of computer viruses that we will learn today. So first is a boot sector virus. This virus is not more prevalent nowadays because floppy disks are not prevalent nowadays. Earlier, this virus used to create havoc to our computer system. Nowadays, they are rare. Reason being, the system that was used to carry them, they are rare. And the example is your disk killer and your Polyboot B and your Michelangelo. They might sound very fancy names to you, but they are actually killer applications, and they will just destroy your computer. Then comes the macro viruses. Macro, if you're familiar, then macros are mostly you find in your Excel, in your Word, Microsoft Word and Excel. These programs are created to run certain piece of code automatically. So what are macro? Macro are instructions that carry out commands automatically. Microsoft Word, Excel, and PowerPoint use micro. So whenever this macro they gets infected, then they cause damage to your entire file. One infected file, you place it in a computer, that then other files also get infected in that computer. Example is a relax, word concept. So they mostly infect your Word, Excel, PowerPoint, this kind of applications in your computer. Then this is quite common. This is your email virus. So it spreads through email attachment. So they will replicate themselves and they will keep on spreading. So email, particularly whenever you receive any kind of email from any unknown source that you are not aware of, or some lottery kind of system they are giving you, or some tempting kind of emails whenever you receive, you should not open them, because whenever you will open them, then there is some kind of malicious program, an email virus is there, and that will affect your system. Then is your polymorphic virus. So polymorphic virus, as its name suggests, we can guess that it changes its means just like your biological virus. What happens? They get mutated, right? So polymorphic virus also changes its code each time after infection. It doesn't remain the same, so it is very difficult to detect them. Maybe just like corona, right? So example is of this virus is your name is also Marburg. You can see the names here, Satan, the viruses. Then after that is your file infectors. This virus infects executable file. So normally you are advised that whenever you see a exe file or you want to install some program in your computer, you should always be aware from where you're downloading this file. So we are using internet, so you should always make sure that you're downloading the file from a good source, from a source that you know is not infected. Then you can run those files. This is very common. Example is your Cascade and Sunday, and they affect your system. They will damage your whole system. So how can we safeguard our computer? Now we know that our computer is under attack, and viruses and threats are there. We will also discuss about worms and all. But how can we protect them? So first method is just like whenever we are getting corona these days, they are saying you have to be in quarantine. Right. In the same way, here you should also have an antivirus program, and that antivirus program will quarantine your infected file. You will keep it somewhere, and then later on, they will be deleted from your system, and your system will be protected. Right. Some common antivirus, Norton, VirusScan, McAfee, AVG antivirus. These are all very common names if you're using any computer or laptop, and these viruses we use, right? McAfee is quite common, AVG is common. All these are quite famous and popular antiviruses. You can just have them in your system, then they will protect your system. And if there is from unknown site, if some attachment is there, we will not download it from any unknown or insecure sites. Otherwise it will not be helpful. So particularly while downloading any kind of games and all, you should be very, very careful. Then is a worms and Trojan horse. So worms can replicate themselves, unlike virus that needs human intervention. So virus and worms has a little difference. Okay, यहाँ we don't need human to click the file, download the file, or have access to the malicious content. But worms, they themselves can replicate. Just like biological worms inside our body. And example is a blaster and conflictor. These are two examples. They're very, very nasty program, and they can cause a lot of damage to your system. Similar program, whenever we discuss about virus or worms, we have to discuss about this one. This is a Trojan horse. Story of Trojan horse, we all know. This virus was created by a very young programmer, a 15-year-old young guy. He created this as a prank. He had a malicious intent, and he wanted to, maybe for his friends or maybe for some purpose, he had created this. But this had caused widespread damage to all the computers all over the world. This will actually look like a friend to you. This Trojan virus, that is why it has got its name as Trojan horse. It will look like a friend to you, but instead of cleaning the viruses from your system, they will rather implicate viruses into your system. And example is acid rain, executor, orchid. This might sound like your Hollywood movie names, but these are actually all the viruses that will damage your system. With this, we will end the computer virus chapter. I will also post an online quiz on this. You can participate in that, and then you will learn a lot about computer viruses and how to protect yourself. Thank you. Have a nice day.